bringing you a new version. GBM link up with M1. Them peppery gal they can cool down. This one will be an explosion.
Girl, your body's calling me, just like the rhythm's calling me. I see the voice in your eyes when you're.
This is a good time to shoot a quick video. I am sitting, laying in a hammock here on the beautiful island of Aruba, on a smaller island called Flamingo Island, owned by the Renaissance. Took an extra day here to sit back and just kind of, have a rest and relaxation day after a crazy wedding that I shot yesterday, which was good. It was phenomenal. Had a lot of fun. Partnered up with Miss Lillian Smith of Lillian Events. You guys check her out. Destination planner extraordinaire. And so I wanted to shoot this video because we're doing a series on mistakes, things that I've done over the years, mistakes that I've made, I've learned and leveraged to now helping to prosper and grow. And so with that being said, I wanted to share a really huge mistake that I made along the way that honestly I wish I would have learned early on. And I believe it's something that really messes with you growing up, and if you choose not to accept it for what it is something that you'll spend the rest of your life trying to overcome, and it just, again, it is what it is. So what is that mistake? So I'm gonna share three of them, three things that again, if I did not overcome them, I would not be able to travel the world and just do what I love. And so my arm is starting to hurt a little bit here, but anyway, we're gonna do this. So with that being said, what is it? Growing up as a child, as an African-American boy in the inner city of Baltimore, traveling with my father because he's from Trinidad, there were just certain things you just did and you didn't do. As a survival technique, as a way to get ahead, as a way to again survive, to get just to level the playing field. And many times you guys may hear me say, the rules of engagement have changed. And if the rules of engagement have changed, that means that we have to change with them. And if you don't change, it's innovate, change, or die, and that type of thing. And so, growing up as a kid, you brushed your hair a certain way. My parents told me to brush your hair a certain way, dress a certain way, so that you wouldn't be stereotyped. You look a certain way, so you're not stereotyped. All these things all played a role in just trying to get ahead inside of a system that really was not designed with African American people in mind. And so with that, the mistake that I made was not necessarily learning that, but the mistake was not changing fast enough. If you are an entrepreneur, those rules that you were told still apply in some cases. But if you're working a 9-to-5 job, and there's nothing wrong with working a 9-to-5 job, if you are an entrepreneur and you're going the entrepreneur route, then what you have to take into consideration is your uniqueness of who you are as an individual. Your uniqueness is your number one asset, not your product, not your service, not any of those things. Your uniqueness. And it was my hair, it was the way I dressed, my culture. My culture meaning, my family's my mother's side of the family's from the Carolinas, my father's side of the family is from the Caribbean. And I hid all those things. Growing up, we were teased for being, people didn't understand. They didn't know what they know. It was ignorant to the fact of, Caribbean people, although, originated from Africa, they're not African, And so they will call you Africa. You're going to the African event, as if that was a bad thing. And, so consequently, we typically take those things that we love and we put them away. Those quirky things about us, those unique things about us, we tuck them away because we don't want to be singled out. We don't want to be unique because we, out of fear to be shamed or whatever the case may be. I cannot tell you how many assignments that I've gotten and how much favor I've gotten because of my uniqueness, okay? Because I was a Marine, okay? Because I was, my family's from the Caribbean. I was born in Baltimore City, which in many cases really wasn't known out there until we got the Ravens, right? People knew about from a baseball perspective, but from the black perspective, until we got a football team, nobody really knew who we were. And then we climbed the charts, for negative reasons. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of creativity, a lot of great things, a lot of lessons learned that I can apply to this day in business because of my upbringing. And that's the point. If whatever here's the point. If whatever your unique thing is, for some people, they may like kind of snort when they laugh, like, I'm trying to. They may make crazy noises when they laugh, and when they laugh really, really hard, that may be that unique thing about them. And they try, and if you're an employee somewhere, you may get fired for that, or somebody may laugh at you, or whatever the case may be. But when you're an entrepreneur, it is the thing that will bring people closer to you. Because what I found is that people are more alike than they are different, and everybody has that quirk. Everybody has that thing that really, really that makes them unique, and everyone's hiding that thing. And what I found is when you expose it, like I got a big belly, right? I think my belly's sexy, but I think I have a big belly. When I show my belly, man, it's like, oh, you got one too? Oh, that's what's up. Okay, you like to dance? Oh, I do too. I can't dance, but I'll try. I think I can dance, you feel me? But there are people who when you step out of your comfort zone and when you step out and you do you, it brings the best out of everybody else, and you start realizing that is the thing. Well, how did you get that assignment? Was it because of your great work? Sure, you do have to have a quality product, but what opened the door wasn't the work. What opened the door was that guy he loves life. He just, or that girl, who, whatever, that was their uniqueness that brought you together. That's what opened the door. You know what I mean? And I guess that's really the point. And I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. So I'm going to go back on the other side over here, sitting in the hammock, chilling, or whatever the case may be. I'm going to hang out there with the flamingos. Maybe we'll do a little bit of snorkeling and that type of thing. But just wanted to send you guys that quick message. More to follow. And I'm just things that I just kind of randomly come into my mind. I just want to share because I think, the more we share, the more we help others. And the more you help others, the more you'll be blessed because of it. So anyway, you guys stay blessed. Milton Lawrence here. If this video was of value to you, you think it's something that another entrepreneur or another budding entrepreneur can learn from, be sure to share it. Share it with share it with your friends. Share it with your young sons, because these young kids are the ones that the faster they can learn these lessons that it took me 20, 30 years to learn. They will speed up their success in life and whatever endeavor they choose to go down, okay? Or whatever vertical or whatever career path they decide to go down, okay? So anyway, signing off. Beautiful. It's probably about 80 degrees outside. Clouds are just going through very nicely. And this hammock is doing something to me. I think I may fall asleep. We'll see. Nah.